Good evening. My name is Ashley Delvo. I am here tonight giving this speech to honor a very special woman in my life. The special woman in my life is my Grandma Vera. I'm going to be telling you why she has been such an inspirational person in my life. If you think about it, there are many different perspectives of how someone can be a hero to that certain person. Have you ever asked yourself what a hero is to you and what makes them one? Most heroes are someone who have saved someone's life or done something special for them. That's not what my hero means to me. Now I'll be telling you reasons why she is my hero. To start off, she lived a very rough life starting at a young age of 13 when she found out she had a brain tumor. I couldn't imagine going through that now, let alone at the age of 13. She married the man of her dreams at 16. They lived in Hansborough, North Dakota, raising their 12 children. She took care of them mostly by herself because her husband was overseas serving for our country. She had help from the older siblings, but she always said it was very stressful. She then lost one of her sons who got in a car accident and had a stroke. If that wasn't hard enough on her, she then got diagnosed with breast cancer and spent many days at the hospital in Fargo. One thing I can remember is going to the hospital to visit her, and we spent the day with her having lunch, and that's one thing I will always remember and be a memory in my life. She then won her battle of cancer after many hard times and long days of chemo treatment. She also had to have an open heart surgery. After all that, she was finally getting healthy again and ready to spend time with her family and friends that make her happy. She had to put her husband in the home. She then had to put her husband in the home because he had Alzheimer's and he couldn't remember what he was doing or where he was going, and that drained her out so much that it was the best for her. She didn't get to spend as much time as she'd like with him because they put him in a home in Grand Forks and she still lived in Hansborough. But she got by. After a year of him living in the home, he had passed away. She didn't take that very easily, but as most people don't, when it comes to death. After he passed, she sometimes struggled financially. She does the best she can, like she always had, when she struggled back in the day when they had to 10 to 12 kids. She has always enjoyed being around her children and grandchildren. When there was family get-togethers, she still seemed to be the crazy one of the party. She now spends her cold winters away and in the warmth living in Myrtle Beach with one of her daughters and son-in-law. As she got older, she just couldn't take the brutal North Dakota weather, which I don't blame her. If I could move away, I would too. The warm weather is something most elderly people like to go to. This lovely lady is still going strong today, and her health is still looking good for her as after all of her struggles she has been through. In conclusion, she has lived through many struggles that could have taken her life many years ago. Thankfully, that didn't happen, so I could still have her here with me today. All this led up to her being the wonderful woman she is today. Now when you hear the word hero, stop and think, what does a hero actually mean to you? It can mean more than one thing. Heroes are very inspirational to many people, also very loved ones, and thankful for her. She is an inspiration in my life, and it makes me look up to her and why a hero can mean more than one thing to people. She's always been here for me in my life, and when I needed her, sometimes we didn't always get along when she would come to visit because she thought different things than I thought, and we didn't agree on things. And then I was thankful for her, and thank you for listening to this speech tonight.